Hello guys, we are currently standing in the middle of the ocean. The coral farm is right behind me. I feel like this is a spot where it's far from there, but we're gonna go up, so we're gonna be up in the air. I do have some structures because this farm is really intense. So right here is going to be our center block. Wait. No, right here is going to be our center block, but we're going to scaffold up right here. The reason for that, because I don't want, the center block is going to be covered. So we got to not have our way up go where that is. So I am on Sims 4, so we have to go up at least 44 blocks. But I'm going to keep it kind of even numbers. So we're going to go up 47 blocks. So that way I'm at 110 for my Y. And then we are going to do some stuff up there. But I need to go to sleep and get some blocks. All right, so I am at the top and I have moved over. So this is where I want my center. That's where the scaffolding will come up. Now what we will do is go 18 in each direction. I am going to mark my lines with the verdant frog lights because, you know, it's a creeper farm. Green is beautiful. So, yeah, go out in each direction, 18 blocks, and fill it in. This one, you don't need, like, the full thing, but there is, like, I like it. I followed Prawl 8413's Creeper Farm video. Not fully because I only do one layer. He does like 6, I think. So if you want to make the full farm, you'll have to watch his ending. But yeah, so I'm going to make this first platform and then bring you back. All right, we have our floor done. So now what we'll do is go up 10 more. And that makes it so I'm at 120. And then I move over. Here's my center block. So from the center block, we're going to do 18 in each direction yet again. So that means we're duplicating that bottom floor up here. So I'll bring you back once we're done with that. But after that, we do go up 20 more. Alrighty, I forgot I wanted to bring you back because I have a Structura of this floor technically, but so this is the storage floor. You can kind of see it over there. I had it go past the second layer because the second layer is going to be where the Trident killers are. So I kind of wanted to know where the mud blocks go and stuff, so I didn't have to come back and do that. But here, let's reset it. So this is what it looks like. You can see my hopper line. Yeah, I start it here and I go around and then it goes in. So yeah, so like technically we could start like doing the storage. Here, let's find the right thing. So, so literally all I did was I did like 5 rows of chests. Yeah, so it's 5 rows, 5 up, and then of course you do all the hoppers. So let's get this out of the way. My storage is like, it's probably gonna change a little, so that's 4, and then this is 5. So yeah, my storage probably will change. When I did this, I wasn't thinking of the possibility of drowns. Well, I built mine over the ocean. So if you build it over the ocean and you don't have like a solid roof, you will get drowns. So you're going to want to pay attention to that. And I'll probably end up doing a sorter. So if that's the case, I'm going to have to move my scaffolding again. I see. Ugh. Okay, let's find some solid blocks because can't crouch on scaffolding. So yeah, so I got only like a little bit done, and then I'm like, oh wait, I wanted to show off the Structura. So yeah, so right here is like a Trident killer, I believe. So yeah, let me just make the thing bigger, and I'll show you one more thing that is the reason I did a Structura. Pro really explains this part better. Okay, so these floating blocks right here is for a redstone line to each of the Trident killers, so you don't have to have 9 levers. You can just control it by the middle one. He did his kind of on the outside, but for some reason, whenever I was doing it, it wasn't working. So I kind of just went through from the center and made it work. So my center Trident killer is here. And then I went out, and these are the back 3. And then I went straight out to the outer 2, and then the back 3. So yeah, you need to use redstone and repeaters for that. But the main part I want is for this. So wherever you see these is where the rails will go. The powered rails. So that is why I kind of wanted the Structura. So when I'm filling it in, I can keep that in mind. So yeah, I'll bring you back. I'm going to get all of this in, and then you'll be able to see it from that way. Alrighty, so I have the platform in, and with my Structura, I was able to know where the mud blocks go, where those go. Got all the hoppers done. Here, let's go down there. And I have the redstone line for the switch done. I got that guy wandering around. So now we get to do the Trident killers. So, it's pretty, your typical. Just go pistons are up here. But it's going to be easier if we actually do our observers because they're going to go here. And you're going to go. So the piston would go here. I found it easier to do the observers than the pistons. So you want to go past the block where the piston would be and aim at the mud blocks. And then your observers are going to look the right way. And then a piston, 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 and piston. And we're going to do in each corner, we're going to do a powered rail. And it's going to start activating. Oh, do I have... Before we get the last one in, let's go and find my lever. If I can. Yeah, because we're gonna need to do a lever. Up here. Okay, so once I put this in, now we have a Trident killer. So now the only thing is I have to make sure I put it in the right spot. Gotta find my... Okay. So I put it right here. Do I put it right here though? Okay, yes. Okay, we'll know if that works if the other ones don't go. So then just around, I'm gonna change this to a door, but I don't know because I found that I would have, this is wrong. because I have my Trident killers done differently. Need a more stiff. Alrighty. So I need cobbled deep slate and my tinted glass. So let's we're gonna put these away. And we're gonna grab a couple of these. A couple of these. And we're gonna turn these into deep slate bricks. Because I use a combination of deep slate bricks and tinted glass for the actual tube of the Trident killer. We're just gonna do the bottom part. I'll make the actual tubes later. I don't think you guys really need to see that. It'll be pretty self-explanatory. Because the next floor, these will go up to the next. But there is something that I have to do inside the tube, so we'll get to that later. But yeah, so the side, I do this side, I'm gonna do with the tinted, and then the rest is just a fill-in. But I might change it so we do, so I can do like I might do like the sides, and only the corners are filled in with the deep slate. But we'll see, because I don't know if I have enough tinted glass for that. But let me go and make the rest of the Trident killers, and then I will bring you back. Alright, so I have them all in. Like I said, I'm not building them up yet. I will do that later on. So now what we'll do is get the water floor in. So go to your scaffolding or your center block and go up 20. So that'll make it to 140 for me. And of course, I wasn't counting. Oh, wow. Cool. Now, from here, I don't have much of anything on me. We will go, I need to do my center. So it's right there. So from center, you're going to go out 23 in each direction and then fill it in. I don't actually do any lights up here. I just thought of that. I only do smooth stone, and I will incorporate the black stone, the deep slate. So this one does get a little dark, so I'll probably end up putting some frog lights up just so I can see. I'll show you. So we go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and then right here I'll put a deep slate. So I need to grab my, and the whole edge will be the deep slate bricks. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll bring you back in a minute. Alright, so we are back, and as you can see, I have the Trident pillar tunnels all up to the top. I have this floor in. We have a few more things that we need to do. And I might not have enough tinted glass. I think I have 2 more full boxes, but I used a lot. So I originally only did tinted on one side in my Structura. So the materials I gathered was for that. So I might have to go and AFK for more. So something I forgot to say was that this outer rim needs to go up. So it'll go up 2 more. So a solid block, and then I'm gonna do tinted glass on top of it. But the corners, I will leave the solid, blocks. But there is one more thing that we need to do for the Trident killer spots. I'm just gonna do right here. Okay. So I have a crafting table. I don't need it for this step, but I have a bunch of pale oak. So I'm gonna grab that. We're gonna actually put this all away. They'll do that off camera. But yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and make a bunch of buttons. I don't need that much. So go to your Trident killers. I have 9 buckets of water. If you have an infinite water source, then you wouldn't need the 9. But yeah, so when you're looking at your Trident killer, you're going to count down to the 4th block. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So put a button on the 4th block. So 1 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know that there's a specific spot that the water needs to be, but it just needs to be above that set of buttons. And you have to do it for all of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the buttons and water in all the Trident killers. I'm going to do the wall. And then we're going to start working on the water for inside this area. I do have scaffolding coming straight up in here. It shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to leave it open like that. So I will be just back. Oh, and since we have these holes, we are going to have to put our trap doors. That's also what I was going to say. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do the fence gate. So and then how we'll probably get away doing it is you gotta put like a solid block there or something. That and then open up the gates. That will stop the water to flowing down there because we don't want more water to flow in there. So yeah, I will do that. You need 4 gates. I'm gonna just do them as I complete the buttons. So then I know that they're done. So I will see you guys shortly. All right, now what we're gonna do is get the dividers in for the different Trident killer sections. And how you do it is go diagonal from this corner and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where our first divider will be. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And another. And then now this should get us all the way to over there with one gap between the wall. So let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where did I go wrong? All right, so what happened was I was over too far this side and I was over too far there. So for some reason, my math didn't right. I didn't count right for once. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, skip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the divider. And then, yes, stay right up against it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then our last divider. And then this should reach that, but not like touch it. Or, yeah. Should reach it actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one is fine. So now what we'll do is, I didn't do the dividers in here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, space. Here is the divider. And so the dividers go all the way down. These will stay in the farm. But yeah, they change it so you have 9 sections. The cobbled ones will go away. Okay, so we're back, and now we need to, in the corners, make L shapes. And I forgot to say, in the center, we had to go up 5, and then we marked the corners of that one. That is going to be our platforms that the creepers spawn on. So we are going to flood this base, this area, but the trapdoors will make it so the water doesn't go down. I'm going to just show you kind of one and then the middle, just to kind of get a handle. But yeah, so you want to have 2 buckets. So let's go grab another one. I did end up making an infinite water source up here just to be safe. That way I don't have to keep running down below. So with having these in the corner, you'll end up putting 1 source there, skip that, and then here. So I'm going to just go like this because that makes an infinite source, so then I don't have to keep going back and forth. So you just keep going back and forth. And then you just will waterlog, you know, not waterlog, but you'll do 1 on each of these. I don't know what I just did there. You'll go all the way around farm. See, these don't make infinite waters, so you can't really use them, but the sides do. And so you keep going around. So like over here, you would just go there, skip, and now you have your infinite. Stole it. Wrong spot. And you just want to be careful because if you did it the way I do it, you'll have to keep an eye on how close you're getting to the Trident killer hole, because you don't want to get pushed in there, of course. Almost done with this one. Oh, put it in the wrong spot. Whee! And so now let's get up on the edge again. Now it all flows down towards the opening. This side isn't. But pretty much we're done with this because it's flowing on either side. You don't have to re-log it or put the water on it. So let's go over here. And you just repeat it. Oop. Alrighty, so I have all the water in. You can see it's all flowing. And now what we'll do is wherever there is an intersection, we're going to put water on top. I got rid of my water source. Since I built this over a ocean, I do get squid. And I will also get drowned depending on the roof that I do. Which is going to depend on what I have for tinted glass in the end. Because I want the walls to be all tinted. If the roof has to be full blocks with slabs on top, I'll be fine with that. So yeah, so now we'll put water. Oh, not there. Okay. Hard to like get it. Like crazy. Not fall. Okay, and the reason we put water in the Trident killer is it'll reset the creepers' fall, like where they fell from, so like they won't die to fall damage. Oh, yep, see, there we got Trident, guys. Alright, I gotta sleep. only downside to not having any light up here is like, I mean, brown, they take a high amount of light for it to even matter. So now we get to work up in that area. From here, you're gonna make a 6x6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that was beautiful. In each direction. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then fill it in. And don't worry, that corner will get changed. So this is gonna be the spawning platform. And just so you know, I only do enough platforms that it fills this one layer. Paul does multiple of them in his video. It is so much work. I mean, if you feel comfortable doing it in survival, go for it. But I just like I pre-made this all in creative, and it was hard just to get what I did done. Like, it's a lot of work. But the reward to it is pretty nice. Might have to change my Trident kill. I'm noticing I have that one way too far over. Okay, that went straight down. Look fine. That is so not right. Okay, so I mean, it did go in, thank gosh, but I went in. Why that guy's just sitting there? Yeah, I wonder since okay, so my issue is I said go out 23 blocks. It was only to be 22 blocks from center. So I'm gonna have to do some looking into my Trident kill. I want to do this with you guys, and then I'm gonna finish building out all the different things. I'm gonna build up these 4, and then I literally have to repeat that for the rest. So now I need to grab some stuff. Okay, we need our coral fans. We need our pale oak. Okay, so now what we'll do is, okay, coral fans. I just got a mixture of coral fans. Get rid of our center block. Now you're gonna put on the edge of the platform. Every edge needs to get it. You gotta choose which ones get it. So, and then I don't know if I can. Oh, I can. Oh, nope. Oh. And they turn gray because coral needs to have water to live. Hence why it was nice and red when I placed it on the block in the water. So coral is not a full block. It's so in like a general mob farm that I would build, I always use trapdoors. Well, in here, if you were to, I could probably get away with trapdoors since I'm only doing the one level, but if you do multiple levels, there's a chance that the creepers are gonna get stuck on the trapdoors when they fall down. I'm like I said, I'm doing a single, so there could be a chance that they won't, but you never know. So now we need to do in the corners a pillars. I like to say 3 high because the third will be your roof, but let's just do these 2. You know, let's do the 2. This stops the spiders from spawning. Oops, not that one. So yeah, this stops spiders. And then our next thing, which I need my crafting table and my pale oak for. in the test world, I did do not, but I did buttons, but I kind of want, you know, I got all this pale oak. I think it's way more than I'm ever gonna need, but who knows? Maybe I'm crazy. I want to do the trapdoors. So we're gonna do trapdoors. It's gonna cover more of the block. I get that, but honestly, I don't really. So on so you're gonna want to make the roof, right? So, but the roof is gonna go all the way out too. So make sure you fully extend it because the roof is literally the same size as the platform. It makes it so much easier to making multiple layers to the farm because technically this is the bottom of the next layer. And then you just do trap doors. Okay, so this is our center. Kind of want to have my trap doors the same way. This will also make it a lot easier for me to see whether I actually have every spot. Because creepers don't need a full 2 blocks. They are apparently smaller. So with that, putting trapdoors like this will make it so they can spawn, but like skeletons and stuff cannot. So I did a lot of these, like, I didn't do them one at a time like this, which actually I think I'm going to do it this way. Where I only fill in the roof. I also did the coral fans after I did the other stuff. So yeah, this kind of makes it a little easier. Work from the bottom up. So we go over here. So what we could do is half the farm is going to be like this, where the black handle is going away from the center. The other half will go, yeah, opposite. I think that works for me. And I'm too close to the other platform, so we should not have anything spawning up here with us. But I will sleep in a second. Oh gosh. Alright, I'll sleep on the edge of here. At least it's a bigger platform. I can fly to that, guys. I can fly to that. But alright, so you guys should be able to tell what, oh, see, I have a guy up top. What we're doing. So I am gonna finish building them out, and then I'm gonna fix my Trident pillars because it looks like some need to be moved over, some need to, yeah, so something was not right with the alignment of the farm. So I shall be back. All right, so we are back, and I have 3 or 4 walls done, and I have all of the platforms done. And it is a lot of work. This is only 1 floor, so get up there. If I wanted to, I could turn this into another floor. I frankly don't think I will. Almost fell off the wall. But yeah, you sure could. Like I said, Pro goes up, I think. So the very top is the roof is a 6th layer, but you have to do a bunch of trimming to the sides and to the corners because they kind of peek out of the area. So they're like pretty much useless corners. And honestly, if you just do like this one, and I mean, I might build this up 1 more layer after today's AFK session. But I don't know. Single player worlds, you don't need a huge, massive production of gunpowder, but if you're on a server, a big creeper farm would be nice. And like on Surviving Bedrock, Wraith has built this. I don't know how many layers he has because I'm still watching his video. Shh. Don't tell him. So yeah, he was gonna do a split density, I think, but I also don't know if I'm supposed to say that. And we might do it. I might see if he wants help, and I'd help him build the other one. But I had fun building this, and so what I'm doing is I'm just filling in the rest of the wall. I am doing tinted glass. I think I should have enough. But the one thing I am going to change, I'm going to use Agro's suggestion, is where anywhere that you see this gap, any gaps in like the platforms or whatnot, I will fill in with solid blocks and do slabs on top of those solid blocks. I could do just some tinted glass on top of them too, but I think I'll just do slabs, and that way won't get drowned. I don't know if I think it'll stop my squid production too. So I should only get creepers unless I have missed a spot in my farm. But I use trapdoors, so it's very clear to see if there's a missed spot. And how I built the platforms is I built the roof, did the trapdoors, and then did the pillars. Okay, so let's go up one more. So yeah, I'm gonna fill this in. So right here, I would do a solid block. So yeah, I'll probably go around and do solid blocks and then fill in where I haven't filled in to tinted glass. So yeah, so I will bring you back once I have this done. And that, guys, is a creeper farm. I have the roof, the walls, and everything done. Wherever you see the deep slate bricks is a slab on top of it. So this roof is fully spawn proof. And I've already AFK'd. So let's go down to storage. And I got 2 full double chests of gunpowder plus almost another full single. I also have all this stuff because I forgot one single block in my farm that skeletons and zombies or whatever were spawning on. But as you can see, they weren't like, it wasn't like they were spawning a lot because I didn't get that much. So yeah, and then I have a little safe place for my bed. This is up here. I have a little safe AFK spot. So, this is where I've been AFK'd all day. Right in here. It's just, tinted glass with a door. So I go in and I kind of stand like right here, hold my looting sword. And yeah, just let them come in. But with that, guys, we're done. Creeper farm is checked off the bucket. I probably will never AFK here again. But if I were playing on a server or something, I would totally build this farm again. It's fun. I might add to it just to, see the rates. But for right now, I have plenty of gunpowder and don't need any more. So you guys, if you liked the video, please hit that like, subscribe, and the bell notification, and I'll see you on the next episode of Farmed with JustSammie. You guys have an awesome night, day, whatever time it is for you. Bye!